Shit. You're running to.
I'm already fucking.
I'm going military.
No!
I need a weapon.
Stupid bots.
You got knocked by a bot.
No. I got knocked by a fucking team. I didn't have a gun.
He said we were bots.
No. I would never
I
call
am
you
a
guys
bot.
a bot. Come on now. This Joker. Not you guys. I'm just kidding.
I know damn well I'll whoop your ass.
And I bet you would like that too, huh, bitch?
Yeah, well,
You're fucking scared.
Did you guys see anybody around here?
nope. We just landed.
Oh,
Just go for it, Joker.
wait, where's Bobby at?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby ain't died yet.
He's still open. Oh shit! Careful, careful,
I'm
careful,
fucking dead.
careful.
Help, help. No, I fucked up. I fucked up. He's in the catwalk bottom, very bottom floor. I need help bad. I'm lagging so bad right now. Son of.
No. What a
I
fucker.
got one on me.
Oh, there's more than one. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Be careful. Oh, there's someone near you.
Help!
I'm gonna reset my car. Fuck. I'm gonna reset my game. Be waiting long.
Nice. Fuck Joker. Sorry, bro. What you using, bro?
I'm dropping a bison.
Why you lagging?
I got supplies. I need a weapon. Marked a location.
Somebody at the shop. Sexy Tuna, thank you for the like. All right, let's go. And the share as well.
Watch out! I got supplies.
Yeah. Hey. There's a 3 helmet.
I got supplies.
Here's a 3. Oh. Drop it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You like pro like Miss? I'm not pro. Shit, your hat. Please, alright. That's what I'm reading right now. Sexy Tuna. I'm not pro. I'm just kind of focused.
I got supplies.
What?
He's pro.
Sexy Tuna.
I got supplies.
He's bad. He's bad Panda Gaming. He's pro. Freaky
Do
deaky.
you wanna build a snowman?
Yes. Bring me the stand, please.
Oh no,
One
my fingers are gonna
so
get
bad.
slippery.
No.
I'm kind of hungry though.
Me too.
Run, Bobby, run. Sexy tuna.
You must stay at first person. Let's see tuna. Join in. Join in. I'll be your can opener and get the sexy tuna out. Right, Mr. P?
Yep.
Necesito ayuda.
If Joker might probably be in that. Probably it. He was
You see, yeah. Oh, Eskimo's lagged out. He flipped him over. I don't think he could be able to get out. I hope he comes back. How is he bleeding out? Yeah. Don't res him. Don't res him. Put him in the car. No, 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 Bobby, Bobby. No, no, no. Put him in the car. Bobby, stop resing him. Oh my God. We could have put him in the car, Bob. Oh my God. This is how buggies are made. Yeah. gonna. Oh my. I'm pretty fast. I told you we could have put him in the car to take him over here. And res him over here. Go for it.
¡Retirada! ¡Necesito ayuda! ¡Necesito ayuda!
$20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought it.
Alright, I'll send it to him right over. Yeah, I know you could put him in the truck, but didn't listen.
Okay.
What? Like a sloppy joe. Why did the drummer name his twin daughters Anna 1 and 2 Anna 1, 2, 3? Ah, that's 3. Hold on, I was gonna make a picture for Diablo. And a cobra once bit Chuck Norris. And very 3 days later, the snake died. Ah, yeah, that's true. I believe that.
In speed.
상큐.
What happened? I already spent it. Hurry.
I made a picture for Diablo. Watch, I'm gonna put it in chat.
What are we going about it? I don't think there's someone who can send it off.
Marked a location.
God damn bottom.
What do you call it? Deer with
상큐.
no eyes?
Sorry, guachín. No era mi intención.
I have no idea. We'll call it Joker.
Necesito ayuda. Necesito ayuda.
I'll get the gun.
Hay que flanquear por la derecha. Necesito ayuda.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
Straight through the middle.
I need a weapon.
Don't stop. No way.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I need attachments. I need attachments. I need attachments. I need attachments. I'm out. Need ammo. Help!
Ow! Ah! That's a bullshit.
Marked a location. Help!
Necesito ayuda.
Going right. Oh, fuck, I'm about to die.
Where are you at?
Oh, yes, real quick. I'm gonna
Oh shit, you're way down there.
Fucker just disappeared. Just, you know, there's nothing going on. Oh, shit. Be careful, Bobby. Land on this side of the rock. Not land on that one. Good shit, Bobby. There's still real people up at 325 somewhere up that hill. Fuck you, Bobby. Good over there, Bobby? Is there someone in the house? I come home. Bobby. More? Fuck.
I got supplies. Mark the location. Help!
Get.
Thank you.
Oh, that was close. Oh, he died. There's a snowboard right
I
here.
got
for me.
supplies.
I don't need fucking that. We'll go find a shop.
I got supplies.
Car thing having OPS.
Marked a location. Help!
Fucking hey, Eskimo. How the fuck you die by fall damage?
Tinky, how'd you never fall damage? I did the same exact thing you did, bro.
I
How the
think
hell
they
Wait,
did
did
just
you
you
jump
clipped on
off
not
the
the tree.
reindeer?
I think that's why you.
clip? Oh, I clipped on the tree?
That's what I could think of. You get Dacia?
Mm.
Fuck me. Shit. Oh, God. Open that, Josh. God. Motherfucker.
I'm a full tank of gas.
Oh, ours. We'll.
Papi,
That's cool.
ahora es como.
What I mean? I'll go for the shop. Oh. Yeah. That was so good.
Beep.
Stop.
상교.
Oh shit, there's people over there.
There's an 8x right here.
Take-
I got
I dropped the 3.
supplies.
That's bad, Bob. Ah, fuck.
They're at apartments. There has an MG3.
Oh, shit. I'm not an ass. The fuck?
상교.
Why y'all throwing me? Oh, shit. There's an airdrop that.
MK14, 8x scope.
I'm fucking in. What's wrong? Not my window.
Watch out! Awesome. Thanks.
Oh, there's a shit ton of gas stations.
Head toward this point.
Necesito ayuda.
Someone else. Oh. This one. Ah, don't know. Yeah, I'm putting gas in it wrong.
What people?
Help!
They're pushing. That first.
I couldn't see because of the smoke of the car. And, fuck. Bro, damn it, bro.
Oh!
This time let's stay in the fucking car together. Because that's what happens when you don't.
Damn it, Bobby! Why'd you leave? Daggy. I need a charge. Okay, Bobby. Later there. Yeah, stretch. Stretch. Oh. See if Diablo could play because as he cut himself. I didn't Diablo. I hate you.
Fuck you, I just got here, I'm not
Press
leader.
fucking start. Oh wait.
I pressed start 3 times thinking I was trying to press ready, but then I hear doom, doom, doom. Sound like I was trying to make the fucking Netflix thing. I don't think that's what Netflix sound like. Lay down, you stupid bitch! You're dragging all the trash all over the fucking house, dumb fucking twit. Lay down! Retarded ass
The
fucking
Joker in
dog.
it?
No, he's still on.
There's no more.
Damn, I got a lot of holes.
I kick him.
She says it's still on.
Hold his.
Fucking one, that's small. We're good. What the fuck is this? Fuck you too. Never mind, in my ass.
You see that nice picture that I found, Diablo?
Picture.
From the group chat.
Oh no, I haven't looked at it. I swear, if it's some bullshit, Chinky.
No. Yeah, he left. I think he. Yeah, he left.
Oh fuck you, Chinky. You a faggot.
I don't got anybody. You guys want to just start it like that?
Chinky, even if I was gay, I'd still get more pussy than you.
Ooh. Let me take off the event. Be less laggy. This event. No recalls, okay?
I need recall. I'm putting the dishes away. Motherfucker pizza cutter.
How'd you cut
Here
yourself?
Oh, so the hamburger was stuck together, right? Couldn't pull it apart, and it was pissed.
So you stuck the knife in and you stabbed yourself?
Yeah, to try to like pry it open, but then it was looser than I thought it was, so I pushed too hard, and it went completely through and stabbed my hand. Is blood supposed to be cold?
Your hand was cold, so it's gonna be cold.
I was fucking confused, like it was fucking shit ton of blood, and it was just fucking
It's actually warm.
cold. What is this? Why was my blood cold then?
Frozen patties.
Fucking dying of some shit. Oh yeah, good point. Don't nobody wanna suck your fucking shrimp, you fucking bitch. Bro's still sucking on his mama's nipple.
No! Thank you for the like. Alright. Boom. Did Eskimo leave?
Why do we have so many spoons? There's so many spoons!
Man, bro, he's so slow.
Why do we have way more spoons than forks?
Make some sporks.
Like there's a shit ton of fucking
We got a
spoons, but we
squad
barely
on
have
the
any
lowest.
forks.
And a trio on our right. Left.
I see. There's someone on the left too,
Watch
probably going down
out.
to these houses after.
Yo,
Check it.
I'm
Where are you? Why are we following the random? The random that put us in the motherfucking open.
fuck? An idiot.
Motherfucking stupid ass motherfucking twit. That's why you're getting shot, dumbass.
Help! Help!
I fucking hate randoms. There's no point, Eskimo.
Thank you.
Get fucked! Yeah! Eskimo, there is a point. I fucking love you, bro. I love you, bro. Oh shit. Fucking revolver for the win. Hell yeah. I got a fucking M16, so I basically have no gun.
I got supplies.
Healing.
You need first aid?
No, I just used one. Oh, did move back a little bit. He might be trying to res. We should probably push.
I tornado shot Diablo.
He got a res.
Got him. Water wipe.
Nice.
Awesome.
Let's fucking go. Just better.
Gotta be careful with the trio that was back here. Trio?
Marked a vehicle.
Too slow,
Yeah.
Chinky. There's a Mosin if you want it.
I got supplies.
Well, shit, I'll take it then.
There's a 410s right here, Diablo.
I got
I'm good.
supplies.
There's a
I got one.
tactical stock for careful, there's other guys here, so
Yeah, I almost did give up. I thought they were fucking pushing up. They took too long.
you guys did good.
Oh, the fucking revolver, bro. It's fucking OP.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow I got lucky by hitting the second dude through the door.
Nice. What happened to those other guys? You guys get them?
Don't know. It depends on which other guys.
The other guys that landed back here?
No, that might have been the team that we were fighting around the other buildings at the road.
Oh.
Damn, red zone. Should really find a place to sit so I can finish unloading the dishwasher.
You guys need an extended mag?
I got supplies. I need consumables.
I could drop you 2 drinks and a med kit.
Thank you.
Marked a location. Marked a location. I got supplies.
I've got $5 you can have. I don't know what type of heals you could buy with that.
You want the revolver, Diablo?
I dropped mine.
I got supplies.
Yes, actually, I want it. I'm gonna try to kill some more people with it.
Yeah, I'll make it right now. Jackie.
She sounded a bit angry.
No vehicle.
Chinky, was that
Yeah.
your daughter?
I think Eskimo likes the sound of a voice.
Dude, bro, you got her. I didn't know it. All I heard was only Malachi. What up, Malachi?
Yeah,
What
I
up?
didn't even know he had a daughter either. I thought he just had a.
Babe?
Oh, I'm dead.
Why?
Never mind. A car just fucking drove by me. It's coming back. Thank you, Cheeky.
What? Chinky's freaking having a good game today.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, I beamed them. He stole my shit. He didn't. Fuck you. I don't get no credit.
Take the Cornetto instead.
Grenade. I have no clue what I just picked up.
My 6.
Oh, I'm dropping a 6x. So here, Chinky.
Those guys died pretty.
There's a car.
Oh, there's a
Marked
vehicle next
earlier.
to the witch's tower. I was going for it until you said something about this coupe right here.
Yeah, I think that's the one I marked. Murado.
No, it's a Dacia.
Dacia.
Back to shop. I got $3 to spare.
Marked a vehicle.
Ooh, the shooting. Another fucking car. Car just drove by me. Eskimo. Chinky's in danger. Oh shit.
On the backside,
Marked a location.
if you guys could throw a nade back there. No!
Can't see him.
They're in the backpack.
Watch out!
In between the
Watch
squad
out.
house and... One's inside the building too?
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Heal up.
Watch out!
Ahorita voy para allá, no me fastidies.
Motherfucker Joy Boy. I'm gonna try a different angle. I'm not running. Damn it. Low on ammo. fucking cunts. Bunch of fucking cunts. Fuck that random. Fucking bitch. Almost got me fucking killed.
Also pushed himself up in the grand final.
Honestly, I'd be concerned if I was anybody from actually BTR Red Villains down. So fourth down. Why do I say that? Well, if FaZe, Procedure, or Queso had been able to convert any of those podium finishes that they had into a first place, the gap in points would be significant. And if they continue to play the way that they played yesterday, those three teams, and they get at least one win on the board today, the gap will be significant. The catch-up will be difficult for the rest of these teams.
And yeah, and to be honest, if we're looking at the overalls and thinking about them, I'm thinking maybe even 10th place right now for Inco, which is at 30 points, might be around the cutoff point. Definitely one below them with Reject at 28 as we fall to 17th after with Gladiators. But it's getting really tough. You cannot afford to have a bad match. And honestly, Kalaris, coming into this after seeing Mad Bulls before, if I were to tell you, hey, at the end of day one of Last Chance, they're going to be 13th place with only 16 points, I don't think you would have believed me.
I mean, yeah, I think you said it pretty well in the past couple of days. Like, feast or famine, right, for this team. And I think, unfortunately, at this point, our region might be done for when it comes to the Last Chance. Like, Gladiators and Mad Bulls down there, not really seeing huge glimmers of hope for them just yet. And when it comes to today, when pressure is going to be on, I think that some of those teams at the top, as I say, with all of those podium finishes that they've got, I think they're going to be able to secure their position, shore those defenses up against these teams, which, if you're our Mad Bulls or Gladiators, you need two great games to start off just to catch up.
Yeah. When you're looking at a lot of these teams, you could even add to the mix here on top of Mad Bulls and Gladiators, your Duxan, your Nigma Galaxies, your Reject. The thing is, they had a lot of leeway when you started the start of this league stage, right? There was a lot of rotations that were very easy to pull off because teams were maybe a little bit slower, trying to adapt. There's so little mistakes happening in these matches now, Kalaris. Teams are so quick to rotate on circle pops at any kind of situation, taking the best position so quickly. If you're just 10, 15 seconds slower than the majority of the teams, chances are you're not going to reach a top 5, you're not going to reach a podium, and you're definitely not going to get those wins that you definitely need at this point. So, man, teams like Mad Bulls, they're going to struggle because there's just not that much space anymore. They just need to try and be even more proactive, which is easier said than done, but it's what you have to do.
I mean, and knowing one mistake could decide between you getting to grand finals or not is just even more pressure. Fantastic shot coming with the witty there, but still, like, look at Influence Rage, the domination they were pulling off in obviously Americas, in the league stage, and in survival stage. They're not safe. They're at 8th place at 41 points. They can easily climb into that top 5, but honestly, it's so scary seeing how many teams are in very close reach of top 5 that I could not tell you who's going to be there at the end of the day.
I really believe, Jason, today the leaderboards are going to be completely scrambled. We saw that at the end of the survival stage, right, where the teams at the bottom, you even saw like Inco as an example, do a massive comeback alongside Team Queso. I think the teams that are currently not in top 5 have very little to lose right now. You're just going to full send it. If you're Mad Bulls, Gladiators, Reject, Inco, you're just going to go giga aggressive, okay? Get all those eliminations and try and reach the late game, because exactly, you only have 6 more matches remaining. At the start of the day, you might try and get some placement points, try and stay relevant in the conversation. On the second half of the day, you need to start blasting from the get-go, because otherwise, a spot in top 5, you won't be able to do a comeback in a game or two. You need to do a really good game followed up by extremely consistent results. So the bottom teams, they are going to put everything they have on the table out here on these matches.
I mean, I'm going to anticipate Jason's next question, which is like, okay, what do those bottom teams have to do in order to be able to... No, okay, no. But the point is that we were talking about this yesterday, right? How do you approach a situation where you are so far behind? Do you radically change your strategy and things like that? I don't think you do. I just think you turn your normal playstyle up to 11. Take some of those shots that you wouldn't necessarily normally do, just in case you get a long-range headshot, and then you can follow up on something, right? Because usually you think to yourself, you want to conserve ammo in order to be able to kind of go into the late game. But if you can hit some wild headshots that you might not necessarily take otherwise, and then follow that up on want to fight, that could be a few more points here and there, and that could be the difference maker if you are one of these lower teams in the ranks.
You know what my question was going to be, Colors? Okay. Inko Mad Bulls Ruins, is it going to happen again today? Two teams fighting to get to top 5. Well, which team's going to fall away? Are both teams going to go away from Ruins? Are the Big Galaxy going to be left wondering, like, hey, where's the fighting? Where's our free eliminations? These are two teams who can't afford to have a hot drop go wrong.
I think...
Inko... Sorry, I want to jump on this one because Inko don't have to drop on Mad Bulls and Ruins, and also because they have that hot drop versus IHC in Novo. So, like, they have to change 2 pretty much drops, even if it's a secondary drop in Novo. We need to see a complete overhaul from Inko because 4 matches out of the 6, if you go for that hot drop situation, you're not going to make in top 5. So yeah, they have to change something here. There's so many spots available. So yeah, exactly. Inko, go to the East Coast. It's available. It would be a good option.
Agreed.
Are we going to get a world where both teams just ditch the drop location, considering, well, Mad Bulls are a lot farther behind than Inko. And then they hot drop each other somewhere else on the map, and they're like, guys, what the hell? You're supposed to stay there. We're supposed to move. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be one of these teams, and even if we talk about the leaderboards, Max, and as you mentioned, how quickly they've shifted. I mean, you do Alliance. After match 3, they were first place by, you know, a decent enough margin. They've fallen to 9th place now, and this is obviously another team, another powerful team looking to break back through in the ranks. And they looked, I'd say, pretty decent overall. We talked about their splits maybe being a little bit too spread on certain matches, but they've looked pretty strong, especially with Olio on the team.
Now, I especially like their Potato Heel finish against Influence Rage, where they went for the push onto Law. I think that was an amazing play. Didn't quite work out, but it was the right approach in that kind of scenario. But I would compare really Yudu Alliance to a Mad Bulls from the survival stage in the sense they got 2 second places with 8 eliminations, 12 eliminations. Outside of that, what was there? Not much. We need to see more consistency on their bad games, similar to an IHC, for example, just getting at least 5, 6, 7 eliminations per match. If you can do that, they will very quickly get close to that top 5. So I believe in Alliance here, but it's so close here, Jason. It's really hard to predict.
You know what? We don't need to talk anymore. We want to get into the games. People are always asking, Caster, when match? Well, it's right now, and it's going to be brought to you by Jack and Blake as you drop into Sanhok.
You know, not a lot of people know that, Jason, but behind the scenes, it is actually Blank that controls the start game button. So when everyone's saying that, it's all just directed at you, Blank.
I know, I actually do have just a big red button off to my right-hand side. I can't let you guys see it because it is confidential at the end of the day. I am under NDA about the big red button, so I'm giving you just what I can at this point in time. But I'll be pressing that bad boy very, very shortly as we get into the game. BTR, get ready to go. Superboy, stop dancing, get your headset on, and get ready to go because it's our final day of Last Chance, Jackie. And we're already in it. Dear me, the game is starting fast. I wasn't ready.
You hit the button accidentally, Blank.
I think I did.
Elbowed it. He
when I was showing it off.
Button. Yeah, he accidentally manhandled it.
I fat-handed it.
Distracted by the dance moves. It happens. It happens, Blank. But this is where it's taken us. Your big red button antics have taken us straight to our last Sanhok. It feels like it was so long ago we started things, you know, about 4 weeks ago now here on Sanhok, Blank. Now we have our last time we're going to see this battleground in a lobby that has been delicious.
Oh, feels like sadness to me because it's all finishing, but also I'm excited to see which teams do end up in that top 5. We saw just then that Team Queso currently have the highest average here over on Sanhok. I think it was about 18-point average, maybe a 19-point average there, which is sort of ridiculous overall considering Team Queso is on 52 points. So around about, let's say 60% of their points are coming from Sanhok so far. So they're certainly extremely good at this one. They're starting things off with a hot drop over towards the Gladiators, who I think at this point in time we could probably consider out of the top 5. So Team Queso just looking to pump their points further versus the team they know to be quite weak.
That's the ideal scenario, really. If Gladiators are going to give them the opportunity, dangling points in front of them here, as Meku has dropped further away from the rest of the pack, so has no trade potential, no room for backup. And it's an easy freebie. They secure that one, grab it in the bag. All Tixie can do is watch down and quake in his boots, knowing that they've already given up some free elimination points today. Inko get the free drop as well on Ruins, so no contest there. Mad Bulls moving off, and that will be a bit of a pass, a little backdoor deal on that one, Blank, for the drop spots.
Yeah, head on to that outside edge. And I think I respect that from Mad Bulls, right? You don't want to go for this same hot drop every single time because honestly, at this point, you could Nah, that's bad news. You could consistently say that Inco are sort of causing themselves problems with this hot drop, right? If Mad Balls decided they wanted to go for this one once again and just take their chances on getting those 4 eliminations and getting out of there, you know, that could go either way, right? And Inco would be in an even worse of a deal. Right now, 30 points. They still have a chance to get towards that top 5. Mad Balls, it's not a similar story at 16 points overall. Like the guy's saying on the desk, I think it is sort of over for our region in EU. Sad days. I think it's pretty much donezo for Gladiators as well. With the way this Sandhawk is starting out, that's going to be very bad for the mental game. But for Inco, they claim themselves control of Ruins after some very brute forcing over towards that position of the map. Might give them a better chance here, considering they are actually able to get going fairly quickly without the risk of Nick McGalaxy taking a peek in, who don't even bother with it. They realize they need to have the most unbelievable day if they want to make it into the top 5, which quite frankly, I would say nigh on impossible. Probably a 98% chance that they're not getting in here.
Yeah, it really would have to be something absolutely unfathomable from this game all the way to the end of the day. Back to back, really. We'd need to see non-stop shenanigans from them. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. Thought potentially as well, having a look at the map feed, there was a chance we were going to see a bit of a late play from the Mad Balls, just sort of guarding for the rotate out through Ruins. But instead, they've taken their time to loot up and just have a little bit of a scouting party. So advanced positions, they'll get a bit of a read on how things are going early, but haven't thrown themselves into a fight versus Inco. They've given them safe passage across the bridge and back up into the zone, where Tixie has now spotted them and got a bit of a read. Meanwhile, Duxan are making a move, though, and could run into the Mad Balls. So a few potential bits of contact already occurring here as squads are sizing each other up.
And I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of teams have already made that move, right? Influence Rage, passed off from boot camp. They immediately sent across the river towards those eastern compounds in Sandhawk. Reject, similarly, made a rotate through Trifecta. They're on the southern side, so we're cramming a lot of teams into a small space right now. And with Gladiators going down to 2, that does give a lot more room for these other teams to play, because you've got your main team that drops over towards that northwest island, already cut down to 2 players, which gives a lot of the other teams on the outer edges easier access to their spots, specifically over towards that little eastern hilltop. That is a really strong position that we know a lot of teams love to go for. DX get themselves into an engagement. This is off to the western side of Paris Resort right now, as they both attempted to make their way across the North Bridge. Lamborghini, though, takes a heavy hit there from Prepod, and he will hit the second too. So DX going down to 2 players, most likely. It's pretty bad for their run. Remember, they're in 5th place right now, 46 points, 2 players right off the rip here in Sandhawk. And they were playing well, man. I actually really like the way DX has been playing out a lot of these games, but I don't think this team comes online until Erangel, to be quite honest with you. That's where they find the majority of their points. So the midday heightened senses for DX are certainly what we're looking for going forward. So I can sort of understand why they wouldn't mind writing off a Sandhawk like this, but, you know, not getting a huge amount of points here early on is a bit of a struggle going forward, Jackie.
No, you are right, man. You know, they've kind of got their 2 different forms, right? Sandhawk, sleep. Erangel, excited. That's what we see coming out from DX. That's really where they have been able to... Yeah, that's what it's like, man. It feels that, you know, they get the running shoes on. They're holding B blank and they're just running non-stop. It makes a world of difference for them as well. But that is an unlucky start, taking so much damage and being left with only, you know, half of the squad very early into this one as well, because that's the other thing. Well, although we've already seen a little bit of, you know, early combat, we're seeing the way some of these teams are looking coming into it in terms of the body language already. This game hasn't been live for very long. So that's rough for DX. Like you're saying, you're in 5th place and you're only a stone's throw away from falling out of that as well, as IHC are right on your tails. The Mongolian side, 43 points to DX's 46. So a thimble fall there, and we could see a change. Meanwhile, we see a rotate here through the blue. BTR driving on by. They've got the tunes blaring, some Katy Perry on the radio. So they've been detected, blank, but there's not really much room for the chase just yet. So free info as they go roaming through the map, looking to get themselves situated on their rotate.
Yeah, man, this is threatening Katy Perry, right? You know, you blare it off in the distance. People are like, whoever's playing that, probably we shouldn't mess with them. I'm very confident coming into this game if they're going to be blasting that one out the speakers. That's towards that south side in Sami. You can't quite see them on your screens just yet, but they were rotating on past through Enigma Galaxy. Duxan yet to make a move outside of Ruins, but it's already been picked clean kind of by both Inco and Mad Bull. So Duxan just waiting for their opportunity. There you go. Start to see the BTR boys peek their heads in towards the circle as we head on to our stage 2, which sent us up towards that northern side of the island. So FaZe Clan, after their miraculous results over towards the last 2 games in Miramar, where we know they shine, they get themselves a little bit of luck here up towards that northern edge. So Hatting controlled by them, but a really nice split, I would say, so far. Bit dangerous for Ventores, though. We know that hilltop, I talked about it before. It's very much a focal point for a lot of teams, gives you so much control, but you will have teams fighting for that one. And I don't know if one player is going to cut it, but as a position to hold this early on, and maybe as an anchor point for the rest of the team to regroup on, it's great news.
Depends on how the cookie crumbles then. When push comes to shove, if they can hold the angle, use it to the best of their ability. So far, looks good. Elim feed bodes well for them as they pick up an opening knock onto Brute Force. Brute Force that are currently under an attack from Influence Rage. They've swooped down onto them and done a nice chunk of damage, leaving a couple of the players on their last leg. Similar story, though, for Law, as he's taken a bite back. Going for the quick medic mission as well. They want to reset the fight on this one. You've got other players, meanwhile, duking it out as BTR are taking a ton of damage from the Galaxy boys. So the Cosmos clash continues there. Nice nade round the corner. That's a big pickup that will shut down another man. Brute Force still holding on though, Blank. All things considered, they're trying to scrape by on this, but the nades are the difference maker as FaZe are starting to backstab now.
Yeah, this is an interesting push coming from FaZe, and I think you realize that any team that's in this position is sort of in that contention for that hilltop. They've left Ventores up top side. He's returned to the team now. They'll get this third party done and then maybe regroup on that position. This is an extremely aggressive push from FaZe. It's one that could be very risky. They're already losing players here from Udo Alliance as Mela tries to hold down the fort. Mormon's down and out, and they could have maybe just held onto that hilltop, but they got hungry. They got a little bit greedy, whilst Influence Rage handedly takes down the rest of Brute Force here. YDO and Prepod behind the rock. I don't know how many more nades Influence Rage still has on board, but this is an excellent defense from them at an excellent time as well, because Influence Rage 8th place, but very close to moving into that 5th place barrier.
And we know they can do it with the sheer skill they've shown us when it comes to Elims. A team that feels like even when the odds are stacked against them, they play very confidently, very bold into a lot of the engagements they take. In the meantime, though, FaZe starting to take damage in the battle of attrition as the backline is full of other squads. From a distance, you've got Udo Alliance that are just taking pot shots wherever they can see a little bit of skin from FaZe. There was also Rook with Eugene miles away on the other island even, hitting some long-distance shots to punish them and leave their HP far lower than they would like in a position like this. So this fight, now not very sustainable. You know, this has been going on for a very long time. The idea of this being a quick cleanup for Influence Rage and cure a few points from it, that went out the window a while ago. Now you're looking at not making too many mistakes with how many eyes are on you. Fight's not stopping though, Blank, as everyone is scrapping to have some sort of area to play in at this point.
Mate, this is currently a 2v4 going on between Gladiators and Team Queso. Not sure how they've pulled off what they did. Circle's nasty, heads up towards that northeast side. AHC very pleased with this considering they're not quite in yet. More Molotovs sent over the top, not too many nades, but the rest of Gladiators do regroup. Raze is providing that information back. Arta and Big Milo to hold it down in that front line. Another nade goes through, won't find too much damage. A little bit of a tag over towards Tixie. That's about it. And I think he realizes, get rid of Raze. He's providing too much of that information back towards them. When they strike, they'll know about it. But Team Queso, this is a pretty sad result for them. Remember, this is the team we were talking about, saying that they had one of the biggest percentages in terms of those average points on Sandhawk. To go down versus 2 players that you already took down half the team from would feel very, very rough. There's still comeback potential there, but with this circle moving up towards the northeast side, both these teams not in the greatest of spots.
No, for pre-pod, it's basically like having a very low-quality barbecue outside camping by the burned-out car. Just
One of those
toasting his
tinfoil
marshmallows,
ones.
mate. Yeah, that's all he's got, you know. The family said we'll go on a camping trip. Pre-pod's thinking, oh, this will be fun. In reality, this is the camping trip. It's not ideal, Blank. At least he's warm. It could always be worse. If it was Vikendi, he'd be absolutely freezing.
But there's wolves at the door, or at least at the horrid tent that's been allowed to be brought with them. That takes 3 hours to put up, and everyone gets mad at one another as Brute Force attempts to keep control, keep that cool. IHC looking over towards Rook right now. Zol's in, but the entire room is smoked up. Rami goes down. That will be one player from Rook out here. IHC claiming control over towards the southeast side. They're still on, technically, the eastern island. You got Reject that claim control over the hilltop towards that western edge. As FaZe sort of threw this game away. I don't think they had the third party down to Brute Force. If they were able to take down both those teams, fantastic, excellent news. But you gotta know that there is a lot of teams trying to push in from that northeast edge. So the amount of sightlines that are available over towards FaZe, where they had barely any cover to work with, it was somewhat of a weird play. Nades coming in. Alex moves into the building, will be immediately knocked here, gets into the smoke, survives for a bit longer, but it's Nenabet Che taking down Tixie on that top side, and Godless with some DBSs coming through the window to try and keep this one alive. Somehow Alex manages to escape, Jackie.
It's pretty heads up as well. They jumped straight on to the revive and reset the fight, knowing they had the smokes down. And Alex was lucky that the smoke was still there to block him as well. So the line of sight not going in favor of Rook. Instead now, just trying to play on the back foot, the defense, as they knew they were being pushed. And IHC come out like the katana, swinging their way through and slicing them in half. They've got a bit of an interview buff today as well on stage, talking a big game. Alex saying that they're not scared of any of the other teams in the lobby. The only mention that he gave was to FaZe. And like you were saying, FaZe, they've basically come into this one and put a big X on their back, Blank. And, you know, other teams have just jumped to the occasion instantly. They've been farmed up with not having enough cover to play off, but thought they found an opportunity to steal away some very easy elims. Instead, the only easy eliminations were on FaZe. And you're just playing with a solo now. You know, effectively, you're thinking maybe you can play some snaky PUBG Mobile, deliver around and pop up towards the end of the game, maybe get a couple of placement points. But having a big earner on the last Sandhawk of the whole event isn't going to be happening for them here.
Absolutely not. It's a Besiege Evos up towards the northwest side. They just got themselves out of the blue, but running directly in towards the Mad Bulls, who all have nades in their hands, looking to explode the opposition as they make their way in. Nice setup from Besiege Evos with these backstops, making it very difficult for the Mad Bulls to do anything whatsoever. Exploring the vehicle is good, but a nading towards the backside will leave Mad Bulls feeling black and blue here. Misery gets burned up. A crucial Molotov comes through. Now Redface has to come in to try and save FaZe in this situation procedure.
Zuxi, with the Molotov out, everyone's going to be burning behind the rock. The moss is going up. The ecosystem is not doing well for the wildlife, but right now it's Zuxi that burns in his own fire, gets striked back upon as Zerich head for the encounter. And that's one you can't afford to lose in that manner. It cannot go down that way, Blank. That feels like such a misplay.
That should have been an easy victory for them as well. Mad Bulls were totally struggling on this western edge. But Luxy running into his own molly. The moss a bit more flammable than he expected there. Takes himself down. Flique will drop to the zone. I'm not sure how much life Zerich has got left in him to get further into this match, but they'll be certainly happy with the 4 eliminations, or at least 3 eliminations they're able to garner on that side. Gladiators eliminated 4 eliminations, 14th place, no placement points for them, but at least a little bit of something, but just so unlikely. Reject, though, very pleased with their positioning. I think they quickly identified this spot was open down towards that south side, playing off the back of it. Enigma Galaxy, look at this, Jackie. It's the day 2 buff. It comes in clutch for them every single time. Actually find themselves somewhat of a decent rotate up towards this western side after they were able to take a really good fight versus BTR early on and gather themselves a bit of storm going into this match. But the circle, again, moving away from all these favorable spots towards Udo Alliance and IHC. Very playable position now for both these teams, but they've got to get across first. With the side swipe available for both these squads, It's just a matter of time because you desperately want to get up towards that coastal edge so you can start taking shots over towards teams like Influence Rage, Brute Force, Duxan as they attempt to make their way over towards that coastal side. It's just rough here. Duxan attempting to leave from Hartin, get towards that southeast edge and crush all the teams that are attempting to push their way through Hartin on the western side.
I love how Ventores has been basically like the mosquito that's just whizzing by Enigma Galaxy. He's been kind of just annoying them in the backline, Blank. He's only a solo, but he's been popping up time and time again, just taking shots at them, just being a bit of a nuisance. And they've decided to move because of it, opting to look for some compound control to play with. They funnel themselves into one building, but Lufa's here, big damage done with the big gun, as he leaves them all just clamoring to stay alive. I mean, yeah, they've popped the smokes. They've got themselves tucked into the building and at least probably can reset on the players that have been down. Oh, hello, Squash. He's lived up to his name. He's still alive, Blank.
What?
He's still alive.
How? What?
He's got steel Kotak boots on, Blank. He's taking it on the chin. He's dead.
I said 3 nades his way. Goodness me, I think the only way that happens is as he's dying, literally in those moments, the stim has to tick him up by like maybe 1% of HP, but he took the vehicle straight to face. Maybe it wasn't going fast enough, who knows, but surviving that is silly.
Left looking like a roll of toothpaste.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't live up to his name because he certainly wasn't squashed in that situation versus Reject, but wow. Well done, I guess, to live the first initial car. I don't even think Reject intended for that to happen either. It was just a bit of a scout, understanding there's probably teams still on the top side of the hilltop. Just lucky that they get the roll down off the back of it. Circle over towards Enigma Galaxy. Fortunate to get that little shack early on here. Now, a lot of teams will have to push in towards and Reject opt to go for themselves. A little bit of a 2-2 split. Got 2 players still playing up on high, and Influence Rage decides it's a time to put an end to the camping trip on the outside edge.
Oh, they've had enough. They don't want to share the camping grounds any longer. But it seems like Prepod, he's got other ideas in mind, Blank. He wants to be the new landlord. He's grabbed the contract for the camping grounds and he's starting to put his foot down as the DBS sings strong. Federal watching his entire team melt one by one and just sitting in the camp office, just thinking, what on earth do I do now?
Dear me. I mean, for Influence Rage, just the worst happenings there because they had a chance here to actually play from this southern edge and get into the circle later on, but losing a fight like that versus Brute Force in 15th place certainly hurts your chances a bit. And we know that Influence Rage, they needed to get a move on the team that we had all of our sights on. Phase out now. Ventores did finally leave our game with Duxan still taking some good shots over towards Reject. It's our 2-2 that was up towards the western side. They try and put their eggs in 2 baskets here to give them the best chance going forward. I like this play from Sarah and Duello though. They're going to stay up on high. They're stealing as many points as possible, up to 6 eliminations so far. You can see here, Udo Alliance were the first ones to cross on the bridge. Got up towards that bottom side, but Duxan still a rough journey ahead of them. You're completely exposed to these teams underneath the bridge here. IHC still behind them, but living up to what they wanted in the interview, which is get more placement points.
And it looks good for IHC to do just that. They've been so good at getting eliminations, but placements were the thing they could not get their fingertips on for love nor money. So if they can change that today, it could do wonders to keep them so far up in the standings, because this has been a big one so far. 7 elims as well. Duxan might be going the way of the eliminations as they're just eating bullets, Blank. It's Godless that snatches it as well, so that'll be another one for IHC. Quick reaction from Zara. Wow, straight down. Resets. They've known that they had the entire squad from Enigma Galaxy trapped inside this little shed for quite some time, so they're still just peppering them anytime they peek out. This is a fight that could get a little bit messy though. Udo Alliance on the bridge being ushered into the zone with the blue. Godless and Co from IHC on top. He jumps down. He goes for the acrobatic assault, Blank, but it doesn't work. 0 pointer on that.
Yeah, I mean, he could have gone for something a little bit more here, but it's Brute Force from Prepod. Forgets about the player from Influence Rage. Still inside the building as Federal strikes in a moment. It's YDO to hold things down. It's a 5 eliminations. Nice little play from Influence Rage there to come out swinging. kept very, very silent for a long, long time. Reject still on that top side. The Wello tries to drop off to get into a better spot here. Sarah goes down, and that will be Reject going out in 4th place. But from that high ground position, we're able to steal away a lot of those eliminations here. YDO moves forward. Not a lot of chance to get pre-pod back up again. Enigma Galaxy afforded a very nice little win here with the compound. I say compound, the shack they're able to hold on to. They will go down. That's Enigma Galaxy win on the cards. A difficult push for them, a difficult choice to make. Do we take the shack? Is it worth it? And it certainly was here.
Wow, could have been a lot worse as well. You know, when they initially took control of that shack and moved in, they were ruined in terms of the manpower, brought down to just 2 players surviving, but the resilience is shown. And that's a hell of a comeback. That's at least a better game from them. You know, a facelift from what we had yesterday, Blank. If there was a time to put a right foot forward, this is a good one. It's just the fact that the sheer longevity of the mission they've got to go on to make it towards that top 5, it's so hard. It's so unachievable. But if they're getting a start like this, who knows? We'll leave it in fate's hands.
Yeah, their 2% chance. Maybe it's here. Maybe they rolled the dice and maybe they came up with the 6s. We'll have to wait and see it. It's kind of an interesting game, that one, because a lot of our teams towards the bottom side actually ended up doing well in that match. Reject, you know, you saw Ducksand get far into that match as well. Brute Force with themselves a 2nd place, and Enigma Galaxy with the chicken dinner. These are our bottom 3 teams, 14th, 15th, 16th respectively. They get themselves a high placement in this game. Udo Alliance certainly benefits from this match as well with their 41 points at the start of the day. That should, I would imagine, with a lot of our teams in the 1st to 5th place going out early on, send them towards themselves a 5th place spot alongside with IHC, who did fantastically well in that last game. Remember, guys, I want to reiterate this. After yesterday, 9 placement points, 34 eliminations.
Man, big numbers, big gameplay, and so much excitement. We've seen a lot of crazy things, so let's go for something a little bit more normal. It's the classic, vintage, dulcet tones of Jason Kaplan and the Death. Let's get back over there.
You know, somebody did the El Clasico of PUBG Mobile here, as we did get to see Enigma Galaxy take a start, a win. I'm not going to hype it up too much since they were bottom of the table at like 5 points. But this is the start they need to potentially have a chance to get through top 5. And Claris, we saw the exact same thing happen for them in our survival stage.
Yeah, let's be real. There is always the potential across 6 games that teams like this, teams who have shown excellence in the past, can make magic happen on a final day. And Enigma Galaxy, they threaded the needle to be able to get to some of these spots because they were coming in late to try and get to these compounds. I was surprised that the compound south of Hartin was open, but they were able to blitz through to it. Never mind the shack that was east of that. There's potential magic, not only I would say for Enigma Galaxy, but also maybe from Mad Bulls as well, if they were able to try and move this on, because those are the 2 teams down towards the bottom that I think could make magic happen here in the final day.
A lot of the teams that we already mentioned on the pre-show, and even yesterday, Brute Force also to win 15th position before this. Udo Alliance surviving really fine this game. They were before this match in 9th position, and even Reject, they were in 11th position. So currently, this match has been hot for those bottom teams that need to try and race for the top 5 position. So I'm loving how this day has started, because we said it's feast or famine for these teams. And Coops in particular said, well, he talked on Twitter, he said everything or nothing. Seems like this game was everything for him. And looking at this head-to-head pre-pod, like the way he cleared Influence Rage with, well, it's a DBS, so of course it's going to happen, but he has been slowly standing out alongside Default as top players from the African region. He's been on fire.
Yeah, he's been putting in some work and definitely been one of the standout players for Brute Force. And obviously they have a lot of work to go, only at 21 points, I believe, at the end of this game. I do want to mention, by the way, as we were talking about teams, you know, up in the top leaderboard and teams at the bottom, a huge game for a team like IHC. They get 10 points with 8 eliminations, 2 placements, and that actually overtakes D Xavier, who only came out with 1 point. So IHC have been able to get themselves through into the top 5, but not only them. Look at Udo Alliance. They were able to jump up as well here into 4th place, and I believe they started off this day at 9th.
We said it, Jason. It's going to be an absolute scramble at the end of the day for these leaderboards. It's not going to look anything alike, I think, what we had at the start of today. And that's it. One good game can catch you up and put you up in a comfortable position. FaZe, Procedure Evos, Team Kesso haven't budged too much, though. And actually, talk about Team... What the hell was happening between them and Gladiators? I have no clue. Gladiators, Papi throw a split, and yet Gladiators lose 2 players team. They are currently the team upsetting Gladiators a lot in these matches, so Gladiators got to adapt a lot heading in the next match.
I think the interesting thing about this, Jason, is top 5, 0 chicken dinners, right? Like, it really shows the emphasis on being great when it comes to gunplay, great when it comes to those team fights, and being able to then eventually convert some placement points from those gunfights that you're seeing play out here. Yes, of course, technically PUBG Mobile is a survival game, but there's a real emphasis here for these teams that are able to take strong fights, strong positions from those scenarios. So it's not always about the chicken dinner at the very end here, because these teams that have risen to the top, they've shown why they've risen to the top.
Yeah, and I think what's also scary about this top 5 is that you currently have a 2-point difference between 2nd and 5th. 2 points between 2nd and 5th. I'm not sure we're able to say that too often, to be honest. And even in 6th down to 9th, it's a 3-point difference.
There was
Insane.
a highlight as well on that, which showed all the
group,
like
right?
it showed like 1st to 9th, the little bracket, the out border thing that was glowing.
Highlight, yeah.
But honestly, there is such a chance for teams even below that, if they have an insane day, to be able to jump up. So I think it's a little bit misleading about who could be in the challenge here, because I think, Max, you said, you know, Enigma Galaxy, they were tweeting out that, you know, they think they're coming in hard here for this one. I thought, considering the lateness of them coming into this circle, they weren't exactly coming in hard for this one, but, you know, I mean, they make it work. They make the win happen.
Yeah, I said it like yesterday and even on the pre-show, but I don't know what to expect in terms of who's going to be the top 5 at the end. I think, do we have some maybe like FaZe, Procedure Evo's, Team Kesso looking good, but it could be in complete shambles by the end of these next 5 matches here. So it's tough to predict. I'm looking though, looking in the next 3 wrangles coming up. Voodoo Alliance, they were really good when it came to that map, securing 2 second places and also a decent bunch of eliminations. They follow up this good game with that. I think that they could, on this next map alone, maybe solidify their position in top 5 and then their spot in the grand final. So, man, Voodoo Alliance, if they keep these results up, chances are they already got their ticket going their way.
Well, we do have to kind of bring our memory back, but unfortunately not too far, as it was yesterday. We got to see Inco, unfortunately, with another hot drop with IHC. We're going to find out if that's going to happen yet again today. They avoided Mad Bulls this time, but can they avoid IHC? We're going to find out with our commentators, so Jackie and Blake.
Okay, the 3 Erangels back to back then. This is where things normally get a little bit more tantalizing, Blank, the known quantities that start coming out. We'll see, mate, because I feel like, you know, we've already sort of let the lightning out of the bottle with the way the lobby started off. I don't think it's going back in.
No, dude, it's a tricky thing, that lightning bolt. It's zipping all around the room here as we head into our 2nd game here. Obviously, we talked about IHC as well as Inco over on the desk there. That's potentially a thing that comes through. IHC realized that, you know, that fight between them and Inco seems to be pretty easy a lot of times. They taken down 2 of their players almost off the bat. I think the only difficult one was their first initial hot drop over towards that team. After that, it seemed easy breezing for them. But heading into the game in just 20 seconds. A lot of these teams strategizing, thinking about what they want to do in this match. For BTR, that last game didn't go too well. Neither for Procedure Evo's currently on screens. So we'll see what happens. Voodoo Alliance, though, consistent throughout the entirety of this last chance. Be just what pushes them over towards that top 5. Is managing to get towards the end of these games a lot of times. And I mean, for Voodoo Alliance, they seem like a pretty strong team when it comes to just getting those points on board match after match here, Jackie.
Well, they didn't give up as well. I think that's, you know, one of the bigger points for them. It is the way that Voodoo Alliance, it just seems like even when, you know, they're struggling a little bit, maybe, you know, they're going into fights where they should be at a bit of a disadvantage, their heads are still pretty damn screwed on, and they've been able to pull out some consistent results again and again. And having that level of consistency has really done wonders for them. It's been impressive. It really has been impressive to see how far they've been able to push themselves so far. The Malaysian squad that's really been flying the flag high. How much further does their journey take them? We'll see. Any big games in store, or will it just be little points here and there to keep themselves in the upper echelons? Meanwhile, for now, we're into our opening Erangel. We'll see what happens here, namely for one team as well. For my money, it's DX. DX obviously really having an unlucky start to the day. You don't have many games left, with the first Sandhawk basically being a fat thumbs down for them. What can they do here? Normally, a lot more on Erangel.
Yeah, and I mean for DX, this is kind of where they start to shine, right? I think it's interesting that we do see the highest point average on our angle so far be Udo Alliance, considering they've got 0 chicken dinners. And you know, speaking about that, right now we've got 0 chicken dinners across the board for every single team in that top 5, which is sort of curious to me to look at. So very, very interesting in terms of the shakeup, in terms of the point standings. It's just that consistency, which is really taking a lot of these teams further. Inco, terrified of Nova Rep Neuer. Now they drop over towards that trash loot, over towards the western side of prison, and the circle will head hard down towards the southwest, encompassing a little bit of Sosnovka so far here. Jackie keeping just that in slightly. Gladiators go for themselves some vehicles down towards that south side. Ducksand up towards that northern edge in Ferry Pier, and Team Queso trying to hit a little bit further towards that western edge.
Having a quick look to see if there was any room for some early fights, as we've already seen a couple of them today. Moments where teams know you do have to run a couple of risks. You've got to roll the dice a little bit to guarantee yourself some of those elimination points. But at least for now, it's looking relatively clean in terms of the early infighting. Nothing too obscene. Potential maybe for the Mad Bulls, or the way that they're rotating around, could run into phase. But if that kicks off, we'll update you with it. Zone-wise, fair amount of water as well, so landmass going to be worth its weight in gold. Definitely want to try and get your rotates in a little bit earlier and see how well you can set up for things. Enigma Galaxy as well. I mean, at least fair play, you know, you get that first chicken dinner in, you start it off a bit better, you go from dead last in the lobby to moving up towards 12th, and that's already a pretty good shift. But it's just the fact that you really have to break down the wall of this mid portion all the way up from 12th to 5th place. It's going to be so much more of a harder graft, right? You're basically looking at like 25 points minimum to even clear a majority of these teams. Even then, that's not going to put you in the top 5. And you're thinking constantly, as quick as we can gain points, everyone else can be at the same rate as well. So some targeted fights potentially going to need to be forced out from them. We'll see how they opt to approach it and how well they can play on these free Erangals as well. Oh, hello.
Rock's a bit slippy, apparently. That Moss coming back to bite these teams from BTR on that last game. For CG Evo, sorry. But interesting, though. And I mean, you bring a good point in terms of like the profit game as well, in terms of where Enigma Galaxy have to go, whilst also you're imagining some of these teams at the top side will continue to gain those points. It is a pipe dream, and it feels weird having to talk about it with the team being in 12th place. But yeah, for any of these teams down towards the bottom, clearing those points towards that top side is a possibility, right? With enough chicken dinners. It's just difficult doing it in this kind of lobby where getting those consistent chicken dinners on board with high elimination games is really tough, where there are so many great squads in this lobby. The reason that we didn't see such a massive shakeup in the standings after that last game in terms of the top side of the lobby is because a lot of teams towards the bottom of the leaderboards won out in that last match, and won out big, and it was some more of our middling teams were able to get some points on board. So for Team Queso, for Prestige Evo, for FaZe, they did not move too much in that last match. Udo Alliance and IHC take up that mantle where DX and BTR were holding in before. So things haven't changed too much in terms of the goal to get towards that 5th place going forward, which is the big curious thing. Question is whether that's going to continue today, right? Is Team Queso just going to continue to let this slip? Is Udo Alliance and IHC, some of our more consistent teams, going to allow themselves to just keep losing out on points? And I just don't think that's the case. IHC already cracked the code in terms of mechanical skill yesterday, which is the tough part of the game. Now they just need to get the placements on board, which seems like after that last Sandhawk, doesn't seem to be too much of a big deal. Looking at the map though, Mad Bull sending center very, very early. Inco extremely close to Ducksand in Ferry Pier. Potentially a fight between them popping off fairly shortly. And Team Queso, our 3rd place team that was on fire yesterday, down towards Primorsk.
You know, I'm hoping as well, maybe there is a little bit more room today for the stock to rise for Reject Tokyo. Although I feel like maybe the difference to that is that they needed to, you know, really squeeze as much as they could out of that opening Sandhawk. And it looked good for them with the ridge side control that they had when they were taking pot shots down onto Enigma. That had me thinking, yeah, maybe today's the day. Maybe this is where they do start to spread their legs a little bit and actually have a good start. Because it always feels like they are only, you know, a couple of light adjustments away from actually getting big games out of it. We've seen how well they can play when everything is turning in unison, when they're looking like the well-oiled machine. So hopefully there's a little bit more room. Not going to be an easy journey for them, but it would be a sick storyline if they were able to command back some of that respect and get that momentum in their camp. For now, though, we'll look at the facts. All of our teams on the move, cruising in towards the new zone and trying to get themselves ahead of the pack a little bit earlier. The only two squads that are really deviating from this are going to be IHC, who is still down, looting around and taking their time before they start to course correct, and Udo Alliance that are also taking a bit of a slower approach to this. They can afford to as well. Both of these sides obviously in a good spot. You're in the safety net at the minute of the top 5, both tied with 53 points as well, Blank. So it'll be interesting, the fact that they're mirroring each other's late rotates. We'll see how they play if they come head to head on the edge.
Yeah, for you to Alliance, it sort of makes sense considering like they're a very good edge team. So if they come in late, they're a comfortable team to play that late game, right? When you're on the outside, you're taking some fights going in, you're slowly working up your control. For IHC, on the other hand, Nova Apnoia is just so full of loot. A lot of times that you just want to get the massive amount of utility that's provided in that area. Level 3 vets available, huge amount of ammo count to fight your way through those later parts of the game. And we've been able to make a nice rotation on this eastern side, swing up towards the north and maybe push in through like Pachinki. That's not a bad idea for IHC at all. We'll see what they get up to off the back of that one, because it doesn't look like they're going to go for an eastern bridge push here with the way they're posturing on this side. Maybe just trying to stay out the blue for as long as possible before they inevitably have to head into it and wait for this next circle to pop first. So interesting stuff from IHC. For Udo Alliance, definitely one of these plays that was expected for them. With this circle though, I'd fully expect IHC to deviate over towards that eastern side now, as opposed to pushing through the bridge on the western edge, because that is a dangerous push to make. But for FaZe, who's already claimed control over the majority of Quarry, this is great news for them. I say that, but I said that last game, Jackie, and they threw it away.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. It felt like, especially in the last game, you know, FaZe kind of did sort of tunnel vision, where from the front, they had a great lineup. You know, they were sort of just shooting fish in a barrel, but from the back, they were so exposed. They were right in the open. Everyone saw them and wanted a piece of the pie, and they were just taking pot shots at FaZe for free, and there was no easy way for them to defend. So you'd hope here it can be a little bit cleaner. We've seen just how well FaZe play when they're activated, when they're coming out swinging, especially towards the end of the day. It feels like they just get such an upwards draft. They have the Miramar buff that is always lying in the back pocket as well. So just having some consistently clean games here on the majority of the battlegrounds we're going to be seeing with the back-to-back Erangels is probably the dream scenario for them. Keep it clean, keep your heads above water. You've always got your safety net, comfort towards the end of the day with those Miramars. A bit of Gladiators on a move here as well, as they barely bypass their way through Duxan and co, just scouting out and starting to see what they can find. Obviously, very unlucky Gladiators going into Sandhawk. Just basically got picked off one by one and had no way of playing around each other. There was no room for trades whatsoever, and it felt incredibly fragmented. As we were saying, even in that game, though, you know, it feels like Gladiators basically chalked up to be left in the lower side of standings with how these games have been going. So for them, their grand journey not really being the big focal point, but just what they can do to either potentially ruin other teams' runs or be the knock-on effect for some squads to move through is the more interesting storyline there. Here they engage on the Rook, take a couple of shots, but nothing gained, nothing lost just yet.
Sara, though, will pick up Defo as he tries to make his way away from this engagement. You can see Reject a little bit further up the line here. They're towards the northern warehouses. Duello will finish off their fault there with the help of Sara. So Reject accrue themselves another elimination point. Rami goes down as well, the Tulika, as they send away as fast as possible. So for Rook, this is going very badly for them at the start of the day. Everyone's getting pitched in. Olio looks over towards BTR as they're attempting to get in on that eastern side. IHC very close by too, so could hear this engagement, potentially try and get in, but BTR's rotates just not looking as strong today. Luckily, able to take down the frontline member of Olio. Now, Udo Alliance in a little bit of a tougher spot for BTR, though. The vehicle's not really quite here at the moment. So we'll have to get back on this bike, move further in as the circle keeps shifting over towards this western edge. Mad Bulls have a little bit of a compound to play around with on this eastern side towards the fielded area. Looks pretty decent for them. See what they can get done with it. But it's Enigma Galaxy, once again, surprising. Decent rotate made on this southern edge. Can play from this.
And the basics have looked better from them, which does really bode well. You know, if you can at least play the basics cleanly, you set yourself up to have a little bit more stock when it comes to the harder plays. So Gladiators here eating some damage from the backline. That'll be IHC. And IHC probably actually baited in by this one, thinking, you know what, if Gladiators are there, we're hitting some shots onto them. Maybe this is a side that we can squeeze the 3 points out of, and they might want to engage. They've jumped in the vehicle at least for the rotate if they want to swoop in on it. Bit of damage back onto Godless, as there's a few snipe shots going out from Matic with the Mini 14. Pushes right here as well, just off in the distance, keeping his belly down on the ground. And he's just going to be opening his ears up to listen about where all these audio cues are coming from, how they're playing it, and assessing if potentially he's going to be pushed or if he needs to go in for a fight to maybe get some points from it if there's an opportunity to do so. So slow and steady wins the race on this one. Gladiators finding their opportunity to exit stage left, do jump into vehicles and go for the quick rotate as the bullets was on by.
Yeah, it's pretty grim rotate for basically 3 teams here, but IHC, Reject, as well as Gladiators. Getting through Ferry Pier is always a tough time. There's a lot of weird sightlines that can open up as you cross through this area, so you'll be really careful with how you maneuver your way in. Besiege Evos do find YDO on the rotate. Will look to flush him off here. The team's not ready to just give him up yet, though, as we do see Neos drop out the back of the vehicle. Zipian, this is what we're talking about. Kitsune goes down to that angle and will get flushed out too off the back of it. It's a tough rotate to make, and Duxan's doing a great job at holding on. They're on the northern edge of Ferry Pier, currently holding towards that tree line where you got sight lines looking down in towards Ferry Pier itself, with Zipian holding that front line over towards the western edge of Ferry Pier. Shaking up towards the center, though. BTR made a really quick rotate over towards the northern edge of the ridge, looking down over towards west side of Quarry. They do take a knock here, though, to break things up, with IHC making the same rotate, just following them in. This team is so confident in their gun skill and their gunfights. They're happy just to follow a rotate in and try and beat the team that made it to a spot before them.
You might get beat up, though, if you don't land just directly, as this isn't going to be an easy fight for any of these squads. Everyone on top of each other right now. Nades going over everyone's heads. Quick smoke plays coming up from BTR here as Lepar wants to at least block off some of the lines of sight, realizing how exposed they are in the dead center. Looks like IHC also landing a nice nade on that one. So Godless and Co, after having to roam on into this, looking to see if they can clean up nicely. They've got a lot of nades to work with. You have the 2 players in the vehicle as well, with Alex and Godless now diving out. The nade's going to land close at their feet. That one's actually chunky, blows them away. And BTR turning this one on its head. Wow. It looked like IHC has outplayed them, Blank, but they get finished off and completely shut down.
Pretty cruel timing on the nade as well, because I think they all pulled the pin on that one. They cooked it perfectly to send directly over the top side to the backline of IHC, but then in that moment they all just send into one singular spot, and those nades can just all be thrown at once. So when you're in a close area like that where the nades are all prepped and ready to go, instant death coming through for IHC. So 0 points, zero eliminations as well on this game for IHC. 53 points, which allows BTR to maybe reclaim their spot towards that top 5 and 6th place. 4 eliminations found from IHC themselves, but not what you wanted to see. Reject, though, dear me. Inco just gets the spray down. The rest of Reject coming in quick, but again, this sight line is open. If they get the smokes down quickly, potentially they get their teammates back up on their feet.
The percentage is there, but can they play it right? Can they reset the fight, get their teammates back up? Nades going on over BTR. Ooh, they've got the info from it as well. Superboy went for the close drive-by so he can get the read and knows what they're up to, knows what Reject are doing here. Look at the nade onto Sara as well, banking off the tree. Splash damage not going to clean up. Matic, meanwhile, takes a bullet, and Inco engage onto DX. This fight drawn out for so long. BTR just ping-ponging back and forth from the left and right, taking peeks onto Gladiators. Ooh, you got the move up from Meku. He's trying to get close towards the tree line, using the smoke to give him cover. Not quick enough, though, as Gen 4s will hit that one blank. And they're really manhandling them. BTR doing a great job of outplaying two teams at once here.
Yeah, just Tixie left off the live here. Will go down. BTR up to a strong count of eliminations now with, I think that makes 7 potentially. Just the 6 as one of those eliminations was stolen away. That was fortunate timing on the rotate from Gladiators to BTR, which gives time for Reject to get back up on their feet, but they're taking more and more nades here as even Duxan starts to get involved. This has been a horrid rotate for Reject, where it's been team after team coming their way, and BTR comes in to maybe clean up the finishing remaining members. Duello realizes he's just got to send away, potentially get some placement points off the back of this match. Cinco on the sidelines, even taking shots towards Duxan. This has been a brutal position on the map here, Jackie, for so many squads.
Yeah, this is basically getting renamed as a graveyard right now, Blank, with how many squads have just been absolutely battered here. It's been wild. This fight's been so sustained for such a long time as well. Everyone just looking to barely limp out of it by the end of this when the dust has settled. The zone's going to get even smaller as well, so everyone will be ushered closer. Ooh, BTR still going to be in the safety net, as they are at least playing within their boundaries. Know that now squads that are further down have to come towards them, so you can gatekeep. You could basically be the bouncer that denies entry to a lot of these other big name squads as well, FaZe being one of them. So tons of talent down that side, with BTR just sizing them up, waiting to see if they can strike onto them. Reject again having a nice bit of ground to play with in terms of the high ground at least. They might have an angle down here if they want to read onto this one. They know BTR were right near them as well, so probably not wanting to let their guard slip too much. Nigma, can they hold on? I mean, you're being pushed in. Mad Bull's at least in the close compound, running around looking for these fights. Nades are going over. BTR seem to have been hit from FaZe as well. So one man's down. Misjump from Frozen. Doesn't get himself up on the roof. So they're still playing down in the muck right now. Oh, heavy hit onto Coops, though. Good comeback there on the shot.
This is pretty bad news there for BTR on the side, getting shot out by FaZe, but again, Reject still taking more fire. They've gone through so much meds at this point in time, dipping into their fallen teammates' supply at this point, I imagine. Mad Bulls get up close. Freak goes down, though. Lord very low. Mad Bulls want to get a little bit more done here. They had a strong position on that south side. Look to take down Nigma Galaxy now. Tulika's in. Nice spray. And there is a quick response from the rest of the squad as well, not allowing Tulika to fall here. Nade's going upstairs. It's all popping off. Coops on low HP. Can't finish off that final member. There's a 360 as he comes in. Doesn't quite find it. Luckily, Fleek's there at the end. And that looked messy from the Mad Bulls. Down to just one last solo player. That should have been a lot easier than it was. Everyone's lining up to get rezzed up as they know the sight lines coming through the window are horrendous. In the meantime, Procedure Evos, hot on pursuit of brute force.
Not a moment. Not a moment to stop and breathe for these teams. Mad Bulls, man, counting their blessings on that one. Resetting themselves and at least thinking forward now. Ooh, brute force, there's no going to be thinking today, as you're done. Blue Zone takes you out of commission. Last man standing there on his Todd, finished off. FaZe, they got the shots off onto BTR. They were looking like they were starting to spread their legs a little bit, start to move on up the hill as they want to get into a better position. They've taken a couple of shots from the hillside. That's Evos that are keeping the pressure on them. So no easy ones for FaZe. You really do have to scrap at every bit of ground you take, as there's just so many squads here. Mad Bulls as well now, after resetting, looking to reply potentially onto Papi and Co, as they're backstabbing. Papi Potro's right in close range with the DBS, swings wide onto the first. He's got backup as well from the rest of the squad, and it seems like Big Milo's going in to close the gap, jumped into the buggy. Meanwhile, they're going to be able to bounce their way through 2 members, make that 3 as the squad is being demolished, and they all go down. Big Milo's the last to fall as he's taken out by Ducksan. 2 Liquor though gets lit up by the zone. Oh, they're getting close, Blank. They're right in their face, but this one is not easy. You're so exposed from so many angles.
Mate, the fact that Fleeke just flew through the vehicle, took down 2, I believe, and got an eliminate on the roadkill as well. It's kind of incredible off the back of that. FaZe now still trying to deal with Procedure Evos to keep sending nades in towards their location. It's an easily nadeable spot here on the side of the map. Redface still has 2 in the back pocket. Fleeke sent in a couple of his own, but FaZe holding on, trying to weather this one out as much as possible here, but the nades blowing up in their face, leaving them blinded.
Blinded from the fights that are going on all around them. Ooh, nades through the smoke. Bit of a reset then. Quick adjustment from Mela. Mela that really has been such a star player. Game in, game out. He has been the hype man for FaZe, commanding front and center on stage. Ventores unfortunately being knocked down. He'll be taken out as Misery connects onto him. Flick shot back and forth. Redface gonna go down quick. Mela lucky to be alive. Low HP, has the nade to play with, but his feet are exposed, and Misery will connect onto that. Takes down the size 12 shoes and looks to focus on Warman as well. Back up from the other side as Lynx is there to assist, and they're punishing them. FaZe are just being absolutely obliterated, Blank. Is there some sort of comeback to be had here?
Onzen's able to make it happen in the dire moments of that fight as well versus BTR. Little clutch up coming through from him. FaZe happy with the back of this game. 6 eliminations will do the trick. Mad Bull similarly trying to make it in on this south side, but they take another knock in the process. You can see Zerich trying to get into some semblance of a position, but rotating in from this south side of the map, you're just rotating directly into open area. And the best thing Mad Bulls could do here is just to try and get some more elimination points on the board. Speaking of eliminations though, Ducksan with a hefty 8 so far, really just going for some serious third parties all around the map at the moment. Onzen's barely any HP left remaining. Feeling a lot like the rest of the team on FaZe at the moment. Half dead right now. Frozen gets taken down by Junie, taking him up to a fat 9 eliminations here. And it's once again Junie who is pulling out the big numbers for this squad.
It's the way it goes. Whenever they need someone to show up most, Junie seems to be there. Don't know how he does it. He's got his wits about him. That spidey sense starts tingling and he finds opportunities to hit crack shots to snatch away elim points. For FaZe, their days are numbered now. You're still at that top spot, and you're still at least gathering enough eliminations to keep your head afloat. Not going to go under the water yet, but you got to have cleaner games if you want to be untouchable, if you want it to be entirely guaranteed. For now, they'll at least just lurk it out, wait for the other squads to duke, battle, and see who's left when it comes up to a position where you can grab additional placement points. So we'll see if FaZe resuscitate the potential placements later on this one. Doesn't seem like it anymore. Quick pop-up, and I think that's Junie once again, who's instantly just found the long-distance shot and wiped FaZe off the face of the battleground. So they're gone for good, and we start to whittle down our squads a bit more here on Erangel.
Dear me, this is a prime opportunity now for the guys on Ducksan. Circle moves down towards the south side. The Ducks are all in a row towards the top side of the hill. Influence Rage, Judo Alliance, DX, Inco all have to move in. Inco looking for a good game here. They're kind of sat again in a compound as per usual. It's the Inco way. But realistically, what I'm looking at is Yudu Alliance. Yeah, they've got 0 eliminations on the board, but again, it's another high placing from them. And that's from all the way in Muture Power that they move from. Influence Rage takes down Satar as he attempts to get out, but more nades that we know are so critical from the side of DX are pouring on over towards Yudu Alliance, and they just cannot handle this one. Not grenade-proof clothing on today.
Shrapnel. Not going to be stopped. Ooh, Influence Rage might be stopped, though, on the close quarters connection as Lepar leaps out, cleaves round the corner, and does enough damage onto the man in front of him. They're going to be shut down bit by bit as Lil Boy is snatched away by Inko for the extra points. Lepar goes running. Oh, man. How has Duckstan been able to find so many distance frags from this hill? They're looking unbelievable with the spray control, Blank, and that's another one. They do not stop. Binny is putting everyone in a bin.
13 eliminations as well. They're squeezing out some serious value from this game, Jackie. Sort of crazy the way they're playing this one now. Look, if we look at the way this lines up, there's 4 players on Inko, 3 over towards DX. If they're able to get all of them at the end of this game, look at a 20 elimination match coming through from DX going forward. So that would drop them 30 points upwards in the tables. It would be the most unbelievable climb. Junie once again unleashing hell down towards DX.
All these shots just whizzing downhill and tagging them up. It's crazy how good Duckstan have been at just dealing damage from a distance in this game, and they're not stopping. Junie with some juicy frags today, Blank. That's another one, as he'll be able to knock another man. Squash, still standing. Looking for those tracing knocks, seeing if he can keep his set focus, but it's Junie that does most of the work. And DX are gone. So Duckstan versus Inko then into the final fight. Their gun skill is unbelievable right now, Blank. Surely this has got to be one for the South Korean Massive.
This is an incredible circle for the squad over on Duckstan. Finally, they have to move, though, but it's Inko having to leave outside this compound. Then a Betche up close, though, with that Val. Can Inko win out this game? Keep themselves in contention for that top 5. Already done quite a good amount of work here with the placement points on board. But for Duckstan, getting a win here with the 4 eliminations, 19 elim game, the biggest we've ever seen here in the last chance so far, would be absolutely... It would be ridiculous. It would be ridiculous.
The shenanigans of it, they'd be up there. Oh, the nade is crisp as well. It's not just the raw gun skill that's been big for Duckstan today. Seems like even the nades are on the money. And that one's huge. Blows him away onto his last legs now. Low HP on the rest of the players as they're being peppered. Rafa wasn't even visible. Man was in the smoke and he got smoked more literally, Blank, because he's gone for good now. All of them are being taken down one by one. It's just Squash that's left. He eats the molly as well, Blank. This has got to be it.
Zipian on the top side, looking down to the final player of Inko in Squash. This has been the craziest game from last chance so far. Zipian lobs a nade, but another will do it from QX. A massive elimination count keeps the boys' dreams alive from South Korea. That's going to send them soaring up the leaderboard.
Huge game there. Good resilience displayed from them. We said that one of the elements of Duckstan is that they seem to have good mental fortitude and a complete reset today. And they're ecstatic, Blank. It's wonderful to see them celebrating.
I mean, you just look at where they were before this game, right? The start of the day, 16th, start of this last game, 16th place, 15 points. That's going to send them to a very juicy 39 off the back of this one. What a game from them. That puts them right alongside with some of the players looking to overtake on that 5th place position. Junie looks back to rest, to sleep, to hold on for a bit longer, but mate, you can't sleep yet. There's still a lot more games to go, and the journey is not done for South Korea.
No, not at all. It's only just getting started. It's only just getting started. It definitely seems like there is a possibility we could be seeing a lot more from Duckstan here today. And what a wonderful story it'd be, man. It's so sick how many teams have just been going through these facelifts and really commanding respect when it feels like their days are numbered, when it feels like the chance of them getting enough points isn't going to happen. It's been really cool to see these storylines developing, Blank. And what a time to do it as well, right? It's last chance, it's last day, and we're getting closer and closer to there being a handful of games left. If you're going to start having blowout blinders like this, I'm living for it, Blank.
It is unbelievable, and it's only going to get less believable in the future. But there are only 3 lads that you can believe in. It's Jason Kaplan at the desk.
What is it about being last place today and getting a massive game? Max, you brought that up. Ducksan getting a huge game that honestly puts him within reach of potentially making top 5 today. We almost counted, Ducksan out. We pretty much counted my Galaxy out at the start of the day. But there is a world, there's a possibility if they continue like this that we could see the top 5 shake up even more than it already has today.
Yeah, we're getting at a point though, Jason, where this window of opportunity is slowly reducing. I think that last place teams are not going to be able to do insane comebacks anymore. Maybe Mad will get to win after this, I don't know. But what an insane game from Ducksan, able to just clear the entire Southern Edge against Procedure Evos, against FaZe, against Mad Balls, against Reject also a bit early in this match. They were just the kings of the South and able to then play that high ground position. The moment you eliminate Dig Xavier, you can even play the lower side of that hill and just completely obliterate the entirety of Inco. What a match. 29 points right here. Is that a record for...
Yeah, is that our biggest game?
I think it is. Yeah.
I think so. Woo. That's cool, Max. But South Korea's back. It's time for Ducksan. Bow down to your South Korean overlords. Here we go. The recovery is on. I mean, look at them at the end of that game. They were celebrating as if they'd won the tournament. And it's not all done just yet here, but that might give them the kick up the rear that they need, because before this, they really needed it. That was massive.
From copium to hopium.
Oh,
right
it's
happening.
Yes. I mean, it is possible, but the problem is we've not seen Ducksan have any sort of replicative results in this match before. In any of the prior matches so far within our survival stage. I mean, Junie putting up 1,000 damage. Klaris, please do the honors.
Ooh.
There we go.
There we go.
It's actually a lot more than I expected for 1,008 for just barely breaching the point. But Ducksan, you can see here, 10th place. They were at bottom of the table. They are at 44, and all it takes is 11 points to tie up Xavier Fit. Like that is nutty. That is honestly ridiculous.
And it's important because we saw at one point, right, Jason, where top 5 teams had 0 chicken dinners. So getting those wins, if you're able to just get close to top 5, that tiebreaker could also have an impact. So those wins are really, really important for those tiebreaker scenarios. But look at this massive highlight. You just have so many teams highlighted for a possible change here in the top 5. But
it should be more.
Yeah, technically it should be a lot more. Like Rook, Ducksan, Inco, Reject, Mad Balls can still catch up, of course, but it's all like, hey, come on, it could. You still have 4 matches, Jason, okay? Anything can still happen here, but I don't know what to expect again, because you have teams that we are expecting to be a bit more silent, like your Ducksan, just have a massive 19 elimination chicken dinner. At this point, you just don't know how things are going to wrap up for today. It's unpredictable.
And this is what I love about our map rotation as well, because yes, that was only our first Erangel of 3 today, and the next 2 are coming up back to back. So Ducksan, if they can...
Light the tree, pour me a drink. I've been waiting all year for Christmas Eve. All the presents can wait. We got plenty of time to celebrate. Falling snow and music down low. Let's slow dance under the mistletoe. Cheek to cheek, side by side, swaying merrily by the firelight.
Hello. Hello? Taylor B. James. Quick. Oh, they're in a match. Oh. Jumped out, Wick. Okay. That's good. Okay, go play outside. In the living room. Why? Oh man. Your reaction. I don't know if they jumped out Or what else is going on?
I will cut you. My tan line starts here.
Sorry, but no. Chingy.
Who gives a fuck?
I was gonna invite somebody.
Who are you gonna invite?
Sorry, but
behind the garage?
I was gonna invite Void. Sorry, but invite
Alright.
Void. Sorry, but sorry, Void, but
Spectating Neil Sanity Gaming Facebook.
You need that 6?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
sorry.
right here.
No.
Are you sure?
No. Sorry.
I need a scope of some sorts. If anybody has a spare 3 or 4.
I need some servants. What the fuck? No servants here. Yeah, the UAV thing, yeah. Let's go to a shop, huh?
There's shots there. There's shots at this shop.
Let's go. At the house.
Oh shoot, they see me.
Delicious Black Jesus and District.
He's on top.
Dang fighter, you should have not shot at us.
He couldn't. He's a bad shooter, bro.
Oh, drop my phone.
Anybody got $2? $2?
I might have, yeah.
I got supplies.
Thank you. Ye-
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you.
To me. Come to me.
Give it the,
Oh,
yeah, give it a
okay.
no. Give it a no.
There's two bucks on the ground. Nobody wants it?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
You need 2 more?
What?
No. I got 200 savings. I'll be okay.
Here, I have $2 I don't need. And there's $2. There's some in the trunk. There's 147 in there.
Everybody's like, yo, here's $2. Just $2.
Just take $2.
People
We'll
up
make you
here.
holla.
Marked a location.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that hurts. They all headshot me.
Come on, I give you a headshot. Why you didn't go down?
He has that level 8 helmet, bro. Yeah, you know?
Mm.
Good job, Jinky, Mila.
That was a little bit over wide. Oh, hi.
Hi, little ho, little hey, little low.
They're in the car?
Yeah, they're running. Why are y'all running like some little...
Bullshit.
The beaches, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Get
for
out of
real.
zone. Get out of zone.
They really ran away. Let's go now.
Yo,
Let's
bro,
go get 'em.
chinky.
They
Watch
went
out.
off in that direction.
Pick me up, pick me up. I'm in. Let's go. Z, come.
I'm trying, but it lags. I can't really drive a car. And they'll zoom past. I feel like, I know what
Then
Chappie
they're
feels
all...
like. After last night, like, Chappie was just left. Now,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's inside here, bro. He's inside here.
Oh, that.
What you mean inside there? We're all dead.
he wasn't inside, he's outside.
Yeah, bro. Somebody was inside.
Yeah. I hear them.
What's up, Mila? Jinky, thank you for the like and share.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it on that one.
No.
Yes. Bye. I'll catch y'all
Yeah,
later.
bro. Good night. Yeah,
All
bro.
right,
Good
night.
night. Sleep well.
GG's. Later.
GG's.
Jeez. Oh, D just left. He be gone.
Anybody? Somebody? Anybody want to come?
Somebody I used to know.
He's somebody.
Somebody.
I got a feeling somebody's watching me.
And they need to know the size.
Hello. Hello.
Bro Chinky.
Hey, what's
Let's go, bro Chinky.
bro?
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
DJ, what's up, bro? Can't hear you guys. No, my audio. Just all listen. All right, let's go. Hello, hello, hello. My audio is not working. Yeah, you guys are talking, but I can't hear you on my bobber. Wait until we get in the map. It'll work. Nope, I didn't. I'm gonna restart making. Oh, we're doing payload. Okay.
Almost just built that.
Made it back on time.
Yay, back,
Oh, damn,
bro.
there's a lot.
Where you gone? Where were you?
Reloading.
Had to restart my iPad.
I think I ate too much. Oh, someone just came down on top. Excuse me? My stomach just made all kinds of noises.
I don't hear.
Oh, good, because it was really loud on my end over here. But I have maybe the AirPods took it out.
You guys could lower me down. Much.
I'm so sorry. Bless me. Sorry.
Where's the enemy? Somebody mark where the enemy are.
Oh no, I'm sneezing over here.
Okay.
I'm going, Dad.
I'll beat the shit out of you.
Leave your kid alone, bro.
Nah. He's the oldest. But it's okay.
Help!
Oh, fuck. He got me.
Oh, you gotta
no
be.
way.
Was it more than one?
It's just one.
I thought I heard somebody tonight.
Yeah, I heard
He
somebody.
pre-farted.
I pre-farted.
He pre-farted.
Yeah, there's somebody over here.
Watch out!
Oh, that's a 6 times on a... Oh, guys coming down at recall. I was working my way over there. They're fighting at recall. Is there another recall we could get a car and go to?
Not close, no.
You hear all that?
One on the hill. Yeah.
Yeah, behind us. Why don't I do that?
One on the hill towards the Stalbar in the middle.
Yeah, but listen. I could take the tram up there, right?
You can.
Does that go all the way to the shop or halfway?
Yeah.
I got one on me.
Yeah, it goes all the way up.
I can't jump out, can I? I'll die.
You can. Of course you can. I don't need to die.
Oh, you don't think I'll die? I feel like I'm probably gonna die.
I don't think you. I don't think you. Well, you can find out.
So then they have to come and get me too?
Well, like, you know, be alright.
Yeah, but the top of the hill, I don't know. We'll find
Be
out.
alright. Oh yeah.
Let me boost.
Oh, like, bro, Chinky, you might wanna.
Oh shit!
Oh, whoa,
Okay.
whoa, you're right, you're right.
Yeah, any higher I'm gonna fall.
You see,
That's
you
higher.
didn't lose health
Did lose
as
health.
much. As much.
Yeah,
You could have jumped while you were closer.
Yeah, probably, but I used that thing to land on so it was closer.
Who has a...
I should have.
Who has the 20 coins?
No, you don't need 20
For what?
points.
Because we could recall
Okay.
Black
Keep going,
Jesus.
keep going. Keep going. It's okay. Z will bring me the recall station. Don't worry.
Oh, I think that
Use the
it's
coins as the last resort.
There's a helicopter coming in.
Because if you use the coins, you cannot recall me like in the normal recall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. tank shooting at me.
I'm recalling a teammate.
Oh shit, there's a drone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's
I'm
a
gonna
star
go back
here.
to
Oh, that's not a drone, that's a
I'm gonna
freaking
go back.
plane.
Okay. I'm coming. Do your thing.
Help!
Okay, now use the coin.
Now I use the coin,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The tank is on Pochinki, so be careful.
Well, they're all fighting right now.
Yeah.
Help!
No!
Oh no. You are so
Do I need to go
close.
back up? Do I need to go back up? Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Your
Go,
teammates
Z,
can
go.
still
Thank you
recall
for the
you.
notified share.
Mamji, thank you for the notifying share.
One day I want to be pro like,
Mamji.
I don't know. There's a lot of pros playing, so I can't say one. Stop me slipping there.
Yeah. He was lucky I'm a bot, bro.
Yeah, same here. Big, I'm a big bot.
Oh my gosh.
I'm recalling a teammate.
But not like Z. Z, no, I'm just kidding.
Z's a bigger bot.
Z's
Yep,
a
I agree.
professional because she's the one that stayed alive.
No, were you close to the drop?
Oh.
The shop?
I was trying to heal up on the staircase and stuff, and then dude just got me.
I was just wondering if I should like go to Saverni and buy him it back
Oh, we can't get him back?
at this point.
But do you
Yeah,
have
we have
20
to go to the
points?
shop. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't have jack
You might.
shit, but I have. But should I try to go in there and go? Should I try to go to Yaz or go over somewhere else?
Isn't there a shop up here?
Marked a location.
No. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yes, there is. Okay, I'll turn around and go back.
Go up there.
Yeah, there is. I forgot they put one because of the event stuff, right?
Oh, it's been there for the longest.
Really, I don't know. Nails taking names, wiping asses.
You know what? I'll go with Neil.
Yeah, he likes doing that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if their name is Florencia.
Florencia.
Heal.
Hey, I finally got 3 band-aids.
Right. Let's...
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I don't have a lot of...
Okay, Sinian, how do I say welcome back? Oh yeah, I did know this shop was here. I know how to say Bona. How do I say welcome back?
Do I go back to
What?
Yasnaya,
Oh.
Thanks.
yeah? Like, you want me to come back in the blue or in Yasnaya?
I don't care where you go. I'm just saying, how do I say welcome back?
Buna, same thing. It's okay. Just say the same thing. Just say the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's okay. You went back.
Oh, fuck thing.
You're upstairs, Neil?
Tank is somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right here, blowing up the helicopter.
Yeah, he did.
What tank is this?
Marked a location. Watch
Oh,
out.
this one right here.
Marked a location.
I see people over there.
Oh shit!
Help!
Yeah, tank got me.
Help!
Well, I ran, but
Yeah, you can't run too far from the tank.
yeah.
I'm recalling a teammate.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks.
Run away from there. Burchinki. Go to Nell.
Run.
Are you kidding me? Why did it pull so early?
Go to zone somewhere.
I'm trying.
Oh, fuck thing.
You guys got a vehicle?
Yeah.
What are you doing? recall this one away.
D, thank you for the lick, D.
What is that, a tank? Claire?
What the? Yeah.
Take the other vehicle, Chinky.
There's one right here. Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh shit, tank. Tank at the shop. Shots in front of me. Really don't have any ammo.
Oh my god. It's baggy.
Give me
Oh
some
my
more
god,
rockets.
it's like, no, it's a tank.
It's so laggy. Where'd he go?
Help!
Oh shit!
Help!
No!
Oh my god.
I didn't see that one. I was healing up.
Hi again, lol. Hello, Karen. Welcome back.
Kevin! H2O. DJ! Hey, do you sit on the couch or?
Diner with my foot up in a different chair higher than me.
Istiyorlar. Böyle que ahí especulan por lo loco.
I need to be drinking water.
Well, yeah.
¿Viste?
Look at Neil concentrating. Look, look, look. I see you, Neil.
ولا يا كان المضاد اللي بالعام
I had to turn off all chat. I understand nothing they're saying. Hey, what server are we on?
We are in Europe, bro. Europe. Yeah, that's how we get so fast matches.
Oh, there's a solo at the
People going
apartments.
to the.
Oh,
Just one. Oh no, there's more.
there's two in front of us.
Help! Marked a location.
Oh
Marked
shit!
a
I
location.
couldn't get him.
Please recall me. Chinky.
Yo.
Help!
Oh, shit.
No way! He shot me through the wall.
It's Europe. You're gonna have DC.
That was quick. That was quick.
Big bro.
Did you see?
Cool.
She's living in Hawaii
What?
instead of Japan right now. And Kate's taking pictures with her and the kids on Snapchat. What? Oh. Do you even remember Aya? No. Aya from Japan.
Yes.
She had a weenie dog?
Someone's wedding. I don't know. I remember her at Mimi's house one time.
Yes, for Aunt Tara's wedding.
Yes, someone's wedding.
You were like 3.
Yeah.
You haven't seen her since 3.
How do I do this?
Read the instructions? I don't know. It's new.
Okay, please the instructions, please.
What the heck? Take this. Where's my remote? I gotta find my remote. Why is it so like?
You gotta say when you had it done.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I can't read that. I changed the light and my eyes are all. Why can't you read it?
Because
You want me to read it and then tell you how to do it?
yeah,
When you could just read it yourself.
and get confused and ask you a bunch of questions. I don't see what the difference of you reading it is. Like, why can't you read it?
Do you see how tiny it is? Okay, it says section the hair.
Did BJ fall asleep?
I don't know. Hello?
Oh, BJ.
Someone has been here.
But I don't know why.
Wait.
Yeah, he's there.
I got supplies.
You okay over there?
Search for vehicles.
Open your mouth! We're not talking.
Somebody else using triggers?
Oh my god.
Who's
Who's
using
using
triggers?
triggers? Good meal?
Got that.
I don't know where these.
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
know where these guys crawled to.
I was just looking for a helmet and vest.
Mm.
I don't have one.
Like I have one.
I don't know. Do you want to go?
Mm.
Everything okay?
Oh, here's
Yeah?
There's a level 1 helmet over here. And an AK. Do you guys have people on you?
Mm?
I asked them if they had people on them.
I don't know. Okay, son of a bitch.
Do you have a? I could. Would does it not damage if I'm in the car?
I don't have the thingy. The.
Okay, then I'll try it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I take that as a no.
Yeah, let's go.
That was great. I should have recorded it first. You went flying a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna go, Butchinky?
Yeah.
I got gas.
Where you guys at?
Come here.
Coming.
I'm putting in gas. There's another gas can. Not anything. What is that?
Where's what?
Oh. I just heard noises. It's in the house. I thought there was a tank or something. Get to the chopper. Ooh.
Watch out!
One guy.
People there?
Where?
Yeah. Oh my.
Watch
That
out!
building.
Watch out! Marked a location.
Who's in here?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
AK will
I couldn't
explode
hear
you.
because of the helicopter.
Chopper. Yeah. Oh shit.
Where is he?
Right,
Come back
third
again.
floor.
I don't know. Somewhere near they said.
Third floor.
Did he jump out? I hope you found him.
There he is.
Need sevens?
I got 120. Should be okay for now.
Dropping 45.
Panda Gaming and it.
Tank. By the shop.
Where? Mark?
By the shop. Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Can't get out the window.
I don't think I can get off. Oh, I can.
I know one. Oh shit.
Thank you.
I have no first aid. There you go.
No!
Where are you at
I'm
now?
on the other side of the coffee shop.
Okay.
Go to the back.
Oh, bad move, wrong spot.
And there's people that are shooting behind me towards 110.
Hold on, somebody's coming up.
Yeah,
From
that's
behind.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
that's him.
Ah! Ah! Oh, ow! Oh, he's jumping
Watch
out.
out.
He's coming over.
Where are you?
Got him, got it.
Can't see
I
through the
think he's
smoke.
got me. Yeah, he's got me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh shit!
Where was he?
On the blue building?
To my right.
Got him,
Oh,
got him.
shit.
Got him?
Yeah.
Yep.
He did. He back. He did.
Excellent work.
I need 5 coins.
Thank you.
5 coins here.
Yeah. Oh, you got 5?
Mm.
Thank you.
I don't have no first aids.
There's some rockets.
This guy doesn't either.
But Sheena, gonna share. Oh hey, it's Mr. Fitness. Hello, Jason. Thank you for the like, Sheena. And
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follow,
Okay.
Shina.
Like and share. Let's go.
I found one.
Let's
I found a first aid.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna use band-aids?
I'm using bandage, yeah.
Oh, okay. I found some more here. I'll split one with you.
Tell Mr. P it's Eskimo.
What?
Mr. It's Eskimo, you know,
Inbound.
Eskimo.
Inbound.
Helicopter.
Where is he?
Two first aid. I dropped two
I got
first aids right there.
Are they?
Don't drop them, I need them.
I don't know why I didn't drop them together, but I dropped one and then the other.
It's okay. I'll find some.
You'll find some. Oh yeah, you didn't get them?
I'm far away from them.
Oh, I thought you were right here. Okay, my bad.
I got supplies.
MG.
Anybody want that? Let's take with it.
No.
Let's
Get
take
it, bro.
60.
Get it, bro. Get it, bro. Get the MG.
You need coins, Z?
I got supplies.
But no, I have 2. You need them? You want them?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna pick up these. Whatchamacallits for BJ.
Anybody wants 8? 8.
Yeah, pick it up, bro.
Some
Please.
lives.
Can I
Okay, I
pick it
can
up?
only put.
Dropping 200 and some round.
Thank you.
There's still another one in
Watch
there.
out.
Do you have any
There's still
coins?
another one. 2. I have 2.
2 coins?
Okay. I now have 4. Got them?
I got supplies.
Yeah. 27 coins. I need 35 to make a sniper.
Here, BJ, I have 43.
Ooh, nice.
I got 3.
And he marked it 8 times. He marked an AMR.
supplies.
You don't want the AMR?
AMR, where?
Yeah, he marked it. It's on the back of that building over there.
MG, I don't see AMR.
Oh, I thought you said it was an AMR. My bad. Okay, I got
Hey,
more
Chinky,
coins for
you know, let Eskimo. Your friend, your bandmate.
Is he on your stream?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Eskimo.
Eskimo.
Hey, somebody was in the car because there's rockets, and I just put.
The box is open if you guys are gonna check it out. The one
What
in the
box?
back. The
Up
super
on
drop.
top. Yeah, I'll come touch it.
Ooh.
Go, Neil, go! Go, Neil, go! Run him over!
Too late.
You just like all your hands in all the boxes. I see. Do you want me to take that airstrike beacon for you?
No, I can't take it.
Lagging. Shit. Can't drive
I don't know
in
why y'all want me to drive when you know how bad it is
My
for me.
Botox hurts.
It's not that bad.
Yet. Did you not see what happened to me and Dexy today? Like, I
No.
lagged to 300 when someone got next to us and the tree was just like
Helicopter
there.
above us?
Oh,
Helicopter?
yeah. I'm fueling. Keep going. No, here. Yeah. That's him. I need 5s. I only
Man,
have
I dropped
60.
a lot of them back there.
He does not have 5s.
Thank you.
He has a Mosin and a 6 times, but no 5s. See, as soon as we got super close, my ping spiked. Yep, 5s.
Sorry, I'm taking all the 7.
Oh, Nail just took all but 35s.
45s.
I brought them to you.
I got 30, 35s. That's it. 2 clips.
Come here. Come here.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Thank.
Thank you.
Did Nail just take some more? No.
Watch out.
Thank.
Marked a location. Marked a vehicle. Marked a vehicle. Their vehicle is smoking.
How did that guy not get knocked? With that rocket.
They did.
There's a car
Marked a
over there that doesn't
location.
belong.
There was a guy behind a tree, right ahead from this, where the tank was parked at.
That would be the one.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of rockets he has.
There is a one of those mags.
The
that
mini
you like.
drum.
I have one.
Oh, we left the car back there.
Thank you.
Run, guys.
Sunny.
How do you say it, Neo? I'm Matt.
Yeah, salamat. Do you wanna know how to say I'm handsome in Tagalog, bro?
Shots ahead.
Watch out.
I don't see them.
They're on the other side, probably.
Nice. Kisu. Got it.
Watch out.
Oh shit.
BJ.
Watch out.
People
That's
here.
marked right there.
Watch out.
knock.
Did I just say?
Ah, I'm on fire.
How are you
I
on
hit
fire?
him once, bro. How we not?
Nade, 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 nade.
I
Back in the
jumped
room?
out.
No, he's dead.
Oh, did he?
I don't know. There's a box up there, like he killed himself or something.
Oh yeah.
Airstrike.
Oh no! Don't come out. I told you not to come out.
Oh my god!
Where are you at, bro?
I got him. I
Okay,
got him.
okay,
I
okay,
got
okay.
him. I got him. Stay there.
The guy with the ghillie suit. You got him? Oh my god.
The guy with the ghillie suit was up top.
Oh, that's guy.
He's up top. Up there somewhere.
Thank you.
Where?
I don't know, I just heard the rocket come from that way. Yep.
Man, find it. Be careful.
Oh, he's to my right.
Dead.
Nice.
Dead.
We are number 1. We're the best.
Good chain outfit.
GG's.
Did you change outfit? GG's. Ow.
That's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
sleep.
that's it for you. Good.
Thank you for the games. It's 4 a.m.
Hey.
for me.
Neil, see you later.
GG's. GG's, bro.
Let's play again like noon.
GG's.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys